So this is Beatriz Michelena, a Latina actress from the 1910s. She was a Hollywood actress. She starred in several big pictures at the time. Well, not big, but relatively big considering her ethnicity. There weren't many Hispanic performers in Hollywood at the time. See, a lot of her films are lost now, but I've seen some of her work, specifically this one here, Salome Jane. Great film, one of my favorite westerns. Now, Beatrice here was a writer as well. She wrote articles for newspaper columns. Most famously these, the Talks with Screen-Struck Girls, where she gave advice to aspiring actresses. See? There's this one too. I've been going through old archives of old newspapers trying to find all her writings. Love to be able to do like a documentary short about her. Get her writings. Find a Latina voice actress to like read them over footage of her films, whatever survives. Which, like I said, there's not much. But whatever I can find. And just have her writings playing over her film. But yeah, primarily my focus right now is on trying to find these that she did here. These right here. The History of Motion Picture Industry series she did for the Quebec Telegraph in 1916. I have found a few of the chapters. 6 of them. No, 5 of them. No, 6. I can't count. I found 6 of them. Promise, I found the first 4. And then 7. Well, this says chapter 4, but it's chapter 7. And 8. I don't know how far it goes. All Wikipedia is telling me is she wrote it in October of 1916, but that's not true entirely, since it goes up to at least November. I'm gonna have to check the December issues of the Quebec Telegraph to see if there were any in December, but first I have to find chapters 5 and 6, since all I have is chapter 4 and 7. And chapter 4 came out in November 4th, 1916, and chapter 7 came out November 18th, 1916. So chapter 5 and 6 had to be somewhere here in November of 1916. And there's not many options. 6, 7, 9. See? It's not too many options, but it's still tedious work going through all of these newspapers trying to see where it might be. Thankfully, the heading for it is pretty easy to spot, so I don't have to actually read through every single one of these newspapers trying to find it. Just kind of have to glance around and see if any catch my eye, but they haven't yet. So I might have to go a little more in depth. So this is what I'm doing for today for a little bit before I write and before D&D. Going through old newspapers. Very exciting.